Okay, so today we are going to learn about installing Nagios Core in an AWS server, but with a different flavor. So here different flavor means instead of installing PNP for Nagios, we will be going with a different approach. So what would be the approach? The approach is installing InfluxDB, which is a time series database. Along with we will install Grafana, that is a visualization tool, and we can run some type of commands to get the visualization. So we can also try to figure out this approach, how it works, and post that we will see that how our dashboard looks like. So this would be our agenda today for our class. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay. Just confirm if my screen is good or not.
It's pretty good, very
Oh,
good.
okay, okay, okay. So I'm going to launch our instance, and let me run for is Nagios web server, and it would be like InfluxDB and Grafana. Here I would choose Red Hat and just allow this to populate. Okay, I would go for maybe the medium one. Key pair is I think it's a training dot. Yeah, that would be. Just a moment. Let me quickly verify it.
I took this 48 class, somebody from Delhi.
Sorry.
I'm taking this 48 class, the firewall, from somebody from Delhi.
Okay, okay. So, is there any FortiGate class that you are attending? Something like that you are saying?
Y- Yeah, I am.
Okay,
Somebody from Delhi. He's from
okay,
Delhi,
okay,
and it's funny. The instructor is from Nepal.
okay. Wow, wow.
I know. That was he was from Nepal, but he lives is in Delhi, and the
Okay.
guy, another guy, is also from Nepal.
Oh, wow, wow. Nice, nice. Okay, so it's better. Let me create a new key pair, such as I would go for create key new key pair, and let me go for Nagios create key pair. Okay. Now I would set all these check marks for the security group and let me go with 30 GB and let me launch the instance. The steps would be pretty much similar to the Nagios installation, but here what we will do, we will not go with the installation of REMI repository. We will go with the normal installation or normal PHP that is inbuilt with this particular box. So let me go with the instances. Okay, so this is our Nagios web server. As you can see, it's up and running now. Let me copy this IP address. Let me minimize that.
By the way, sorry. By the way, I've been helping Joe a lot.
Okay,
I always tell him like, I've been talking to you today. Like he's going through some different process right now.
okay,
He's a divorced guy. He's a single parent. You
okay,
know, he has a lot of others. Sometimes he has a kids and he's moving places and things like that. Uh, so he's going through, but I've been following up with him and I'm teaching him everything I know so far.
okay, okay,
And I told him like every instruction that I'm getting from you. So he doesn't feel like he didn't pay for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yes, like anyways, like if he does any kind of assistance, like he would definitely can approach me in my WhatsApp number, or like I know that you are like doing the KT session well to him. That's well and good. But in case if he needs any further assistance, any support from my side, he can just reach out to me as well. So
Yeah, remember, like some of the things I'm gonna, cause like what I'm learning is I'm trying in myself, right? At the end of the day, in a
yeah,
different server from the scratch,
right,
right? Just like I was trying like a Nagios, the that's SMP for Nagios that I was trying to solve little bit glitches for
yeah,
him. So right now I'm okay because I will bug you when I need you, but he knows that you are helping me to help him. So
okay,
that way he doesn't feel bad, and he won't he doesn't think like he paid money for nothing. And so I want to make sure like he has your reputation
yeah,
intact.
definitely, definitely. Uh,
So do you don't worry about that, because your reputation is well preserved.
okay, no worries. That is no issue from my end. Like I want him to learn this Nagios well because, as you know, that it has lot of different stuffs here, right? So
But
yeah, and
but what do you think, what I'm doing so far? Do you like that idea? Because I'm
yes, yes.
helping him,
See,
and I told him like you are giving me all this tool to help him out, and he likes that. So
yeah,
that way he doesn't feel
definitely,
like he's
definitely.
abandoned.
Yes,
So one thing I want to make sure, sir, because you don't, I make sure like you have your reputation there, always there, you know, and he appreciates that very much. He's a good guy,
yeah, that's
trust me.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And also, I am also sharing the recordings with him. If, eventually, if he wants to go through this recording later as well, he can go through it. Okay. So
Right, and then yeah, and then on top of that, like I said, I want to make sure that I'm learning because of his time frame, but he's not alone. I am with him.
okay, okay, okay.
So just so you know that I want to say this thing to you right
Yeah,
now, because like that's what happened to him. I contacted him today also because like I know he has a lot of things going on, but he's not he's learning. That's the important part.
yes, yes. Obviously, so learning is the important part. So if he just learned a bit or maybe a crunch, so it is good. Like let him learn like small step. So it would be good.
No, I'm because the reason I feel good because like I have you on my back, so I'm teaching him. That means like I'm educating myself more, right?
Right, right.
Teaching is about also learning, you
Yes,
know.
yeah, right,
This-
exactly.
So and then I can come back to you actually like this is what's happening. But he's happy. I just want you to know that he knows, and I share with him all the text and everything that I got. And I told him like I took these classes today. This is what I learned, and this is what we're gonna be doing next. I talked to him.
Okay, 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 okay. Super, super. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
That's fine. Okay, so what today we are going to do is let me check the PHP version. So as you know, it's a PHP-v. Okay,
Yeah.
1 minute. PHP version. So the PHP is not installed here, so we are going to install the PHP. So the same steps. First, we will go with the updating of the system like DNF update -y. So it does the same steps to install the Nagios, but as I said, the steps would be little bit different because we are going to use a new different approach, our influx DB. So as this time series graph. So you know that whatever we plot in a graph paper, it's based on time. Suppose what is the packet loss happened in that instance or in that moment. So this type of approach would be fulfilled by the time series data. Then we will fit this time series data to another software that is called the Grafana. This is a visualization tool as well. Instead, here we will use something that is called as NagFlux. So NagFlux act as that broker that helps the data to be fetched from one source to another source. So this is the whole concept behind it. So let me quickly go ahead and install this. Okay, so it's going to install all those scriptlet and upgrading the packages that we do have. And there are total 230 packages that is been in the system. So let it be. Okay, next we will go with the development tools. Shadat, would you? I also rephrased what are development tools like we installed. Can you just let me know what are development tools? Sharat?
Oh, sorry, I'm here.
Okay, I'm
Sorry.
saying that we have learned something on the previous classes about development tools. So, what are development tools, if you can recall?
It's sheep. GCC is one of the development tools or no? It's a
Yeah,
compiler.
okay, the compilers and the automake that we use to compile those files, because these files are in pre-made form and we make into an enterprise ready packages or the files. That's why we use these development tools. Okay, correct. So let me just quickly get this completed. Okay, so it's done. Now we will install all this yum group install development tools and the HTTPD and PHP packages and all those
Okay.
compilers and the along with SN. So these three steps are pretty much simple. So it would be done quickly. For here now I would be going to here, and this is the latest version 4.5.40. Let me copy link address. So let me search for the copy link.
Is that a Nagios version we have installed on our server right now? The before when we were taking the
So
classes?
these are the versions that are currently available in Nagios, and we are going to
Mhm.
install the latest version now. Previously we
Oh,
have
okay.
gone through, I think, 4.5.5 or pretty much of this version, or maybe 4.4.13 previously, so
Mm,
that
shit, yeah.
we I can show you the PNP for Nagios approach. That is an old approach, but most of the companies like who uses the Nagios Core versions uses those PNP for Nagios.
All
But yes, as we're moving forward, we will check with, as I said, Grafana and InfluxDB. These two terms you need to in your mind. Okay, let's click here. Okay, let me go with yes. Go ahead. Okay, it's done. So let me check the PHP version if it's there. Okay, as you can see, the current PHP version is 8.3.32. Okay, great. Now what I will do, I will use wget -y, and this is the link. Okay, I think invalid option Y, so let me remove that and go with this. Now what I would do, so let me do an ls, so tar extract and the file name, so it's Nagios. If I do ls cd Nagios, so these are the files, and here we are, you need to work with this configure. So how to configure? With again with Nagios user Nagios and with Nagios group NagCMD. That's our approach. So let me do it. Configure with command group was Nagios. Okay, it's done. Now what I will do, make the auto make thing, make all. Okay, now what I will do, I will do with make. Next the part is install. Okay, so what's it showing? That okay, invalid user
So
Nagios. Okay, so the thing is, so we haven't added the user add Nagios. Let me quickly add that user add Nagios. This is done. Group group add NagCMD. Next we will do with user mod hyphen append hyphen group is the NagCMD one. NagCMD, then it would be Nagios, then user mod hyphen append hyphen secondary group. Here would be NagCMD, then it would be Apache. Okay, very good. To this point, let me do make all ones, then I will do make install ones. Okay, fine. Next I will do make install. Will do. Okay, now what is written? I will with make install command command mode. Okay, it's also done. Next, the init daemons. So make install init. It's also done. Next, what we need to do, we need to install the configuration. So make install config. This is also done. Next, we will do the web configuration. So make install web configuration. Okay, so it is also done. Next, what we will do, we will go with the installations of the packages. What packages? The NRP packages. So let me go ahead and check the NRP packages. Let me check here. Nagios NRP packages. Nagios plugins packages. So these are the package you can. I will go with Nagios exchange.nagios, and here I would search for the packages under the plugins category. Okay, so this is the directory of the Nagios plugins as you can view it from here. This is the desktop directory, and here we will see this. This is tar this is SHA1. We will go with 2.1.tar.gzz. So let me do the copy link as well from here. This is the page. Now I will go here and would be doing. Let me
You
go.
know, sometimes when I'm picking up the files, I don't know which one to pick. So how do you know which one to pick? Tar or SHA? What's the difference?
Okay, see, SHA-1, as you know, this is a hash with secure hash algorithm. Okay, so we will not go with this file for the time being. We will go with the tar.zz file only or tar file only because they are easy to extract and the installation process is little bit easier, we can say, because for SHA-1 we need to do something for unhashing part is involved there, right? So that part we will able to exclude from that. That is the
Oh,
thing.
okay. So SHA has a security built in.
Yeah, no, not security. This file is. I want to say that file is little bit uh, encrypted or
Oh,
that
I got
type
it.
is being available in that file. Okay, so SHA is
Okay.
basically is the secure hash algorithm because it's hashed so that we can verify that the sum we can verify the sum if it matches with the previous one. What I meant to say is what I meant to say is here. Suppose let me do a wget here and particular this file name. So as if I do here ls, so this is the plugin file, right? So if I do something as sha1 sum, I'm not sure this is okay. This is present, and if I just right click, if I just do something here, it will show me this hash thing. The hash thing means, and if it matches with the hash, if it's present in the website, that means the file is not corrupted or something like that. Suppose if I copy this one as well, copy link. If I do wget and to this one as well, so if I do ls, so there is one sha1 file is also downloaded. So if I do sha1 sum, so here it's showing that no such file or directory because the extension SHA-1 is there. We need to extract it. So we need to extract, or I meant to say we can decode it, right? After decoding it, we will get to know the exact file.
I understood. Thank you.
Yeah. In any questions like did you understand like what I meant to say here?
Yeah, yeah, of course, 100%.
Okay, 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 okay. Just a moment, just a moment. Okay. So as I was saying that this is showing no such file or directory, right? Now if I just do like this, sha1 sum hyphen c. Okay, so it's I am just getting the giving the complete link here, so it should not be the complete link. So it should be the only the file that is Nagios plugin dot sha1. uh, it is saying that warning, one listed file could not be read. So this type of messages it would be showing that whether what would be the current status is there or not. It would show that it is okay. Like the as I showed here, the encrypted value that we are getting here, it's matched like this one. This value would be showing here. So if I do the same thing, sha1 sum with the Nagios plugin dot sha1, it would show me this value. This value it should show me. So that is the complete agenda of this.
So SAI is pretty much like you can say, uh, a secure sort of. I don't know.
Yes. It is as I, the name that suggests. It's a secure hash algorithm that has been
Yeah.
implemented here,
Really.
and
So
that why it
nobody
is.
can influence anything on it,
Yes.
pretty much.
Suppose when I do a cat of this, see it's giving me EA0D809B 9, and I have downloaded it from this location. See nagiosplugins.org, download Nagios plugin 2.5.tar.zz. It is giving me from here, right after getting cat. Now if the same thing I do like this, like sa1 sum and the file name again Nagios plugins, this is a file name. If I just do press enter, I'm getting the same SHA value. The same SHA value means the file is not been uh, conflicted or corrupted. It's as is. Means you can use this file. Is it much better? Like if you can understand now?
No, I understood. Thank you. Yeah, no, I know what SAR value is because it's pretty much encrypted and making sure the tar file that you are downloading, it makes you feel a little better about it.
Yes.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Sorry,
No. It's
because
fine. It's fine.
I had because
It's
I never researched on it and I just thought about it. I didn't actually
no, that's
try
fine.
to find out.
Yeah, that's obviously fine. It just contains the say as I do a cat, it just shows me that what is the value that has been obtained from here, right? Nothing else. It just a SHA value if it matches with the parent tar file that I was saying. Okay, no properties. Let me go ahead with the installations. Now, if I do an ls here, so it is an Nagios plugin. Let me do tar zxf and this value ls. So let me with cd nagios plugin 2.5. Now here what I will do, again the configuration part. If I do an ls, it has the configure one. I will configure with Nagios user Nagios and Nagios group naxcmd. So it's pretty much similar as before. Okay, it's done. Now I will do with make and make install. So these are the things that I will quickly go ahead. Okay, and now let me create an user for our Nagios. So here's Nagios admin, and the password is same as Nagios admin in our case. Let it be simple. Yeah, it's done. Now let us verify the configuration. Okay, everything looks good. See, total errors, total warnings are 0. Now I would go with enabling of the Nagios. Now I would go with starting up the HTTPD service. So it's done. Now let me quickly copy the IP 43204 dot 100.110.18. This is the IP. Let me copy this. And another thing that I would like to do here, vi etc ac linux, sorry, cd etc ac linux. Now there is the configuration file vi config. Let me check here one thing. Okay, it's enforcing. So what I will do, I will turn off this s linux, so I would be making it disabled. Now this is done. Now what I will do, I will do an init 6 for rebooting the system. Then I will go ahead and look for the changes. So let me go ahead and here.
So I got a quick question.
Yeah,
So, so I raised my hand. Sorry.
yeah,
I'll try.
okay,
Anyway, AC Linux is a security enhanced
yeah,
in the Linux, right?
yeah.
So I know we pretty much sometimes most of the time we go disable. Is there a way you can configure the port in there so you will allow that, or you want to just disable it?
No, for here for as per the Nagios recommendation, so they sometimes tell us that not to completely disable it, to be made changes to as a permissive mode, not
Okay,
enforcing to permissive mode. That way we can allow those things to communicate well. There is no issue for that. But yes,
I
as this
see.
is an open source application, and also from the guidance from the Nagios support maybe, they also let us know that it should be in permissive mode rather. Then it would
I
be
see.
working as well. Yes, yes.
You don't want to completely disable it. Okay.
Huh?
You don't want to completely disable that.
Yes, instead of completely disable that.
Mhm. Okay.
Let me do a Nagios. Let me check. Or let me check whether all the services systemctl restart
Now, yeah,
Nagios http and what is okay, this is it's going for root sudo hyphen systemctl restart Nagios Nagios admin and Nagios admin. So it's again thing is good. Now here I'm not going to change anything here because as we know that it's we're able to fix these issues or whatever is happening here. Okay. So what I will try to do here is go with directly with the installation of NagFlux and InfluxDB and Grafana. So let me do it clear again. Just one thing need to be verified: user local Nagios etc Nagios what. Okay, here I just need to do the same changes one again. Nagios. Okay, so let us go with the next steps. So let me quickly check the instance once. Okay, so this is host, this is the local host, and few status details. Okay, we don't have swap and we also don't have HTTP error. We are known to fix all this. Okay, now let
Yes.
us go with the InfluxDB and it would be an interesting. So let me go with the thing. Okay, so what is needed for here? So Nagios will handle the monitoring of the infrastructure while we will use NagFlux as a connector. And it is responsible for sending monitoring data to the InfluxDB. So our architecture would contain the following components. That is the Nagios Core. So let me open the notepad. So our component would be contains this particular thing. That is Nagios Core. Then we do have the InfluxDB. InfluxDB is the time series database. Time series database, and will be used to store the performance data. It will used to store the what? Performance data. Performance data. Next, what we have? We have the NagFlux. What is NagFlux? It's a connector. Connector that stores performance data from Nagios to InfluxDB. Next, what do we have? Next, we do have Grafana. What does Grafana used for? A web-based analytical tool. Web-based analytical tool that allows us to visualize the performance from InfluxDB. That allows us to visualize the performance from the InfluxDB. So these are the four components we will going to use here. So let me minimize this. And what I will do first is the step for installing Grafana. So Grafana, if we just go with the Grafana website, so just to let you know, if I go to Grafana, And if you just go here and just search for installing in Linux, so let me,
Can you show me the notepad you just had open it?
sorry,
Can you show me the notepad you just had it? I was right. I was
yes,
making a
yeah,
note. I missed it. Okay, one
yeah.
second.
So here we have four components: Nagios Core,
Okay. Yeah,
InfluxDB
I'm good.
time series database, where it contains the performance data. NagFlux is the connector that from the performance data from Nagios to InfluxDB. It's used as a transport medium. And Grafana is a web-based analytical tool that allows us to visualize the performance from InfluxDB. That is all here.
Okay.
Now, here if you just search for, this is the Grafana docs, and if I just search for Grafana docs and install in Red Hat, uh, maybe 10, so it would give me the complete approach here. So if I just click here, it would show me how to add the repository and everything from here. If I just scroll down, so as you can see, we need to import the GPG key and what is the steps that we are need to follow here. The same steps I am going to follow here. But
Sure.
yes, so this is the thing. So this is the Grafana documents. You can follow it from here because I would follow the same as well. So what I will do next, I will add this repository or I will create this particular repository called as grafana.repo. So this is the command. So if I just show you, so this is the command that I am going to use. T means, as you know, that it goes into two direction. First into the yum.repos.d and another one it would be showing in our console. Like that's a T thing that we used in also in plumbing T pipe or something like that. So the output is divided into two parts, segregated. So okay. So if I just click on and press enter, so as you can see, it's there. So how to verify? I can do ls etc yum.repos.d repos. So as you can see, there is a grafana.repo already created. Now as it's already created, what I will do, I can just go with let me do a cd. I can already do dnf install -y grafana. Now as we can see that we have already the grafana server is getting installed. So let it be. Okay, okay, so here we have installed the grafana. And now what I will do, I will do systemctl enable grafana server. It's done. Now I will do systemctl start grafana server. So it is done, but we need to ensure that port 3000 is open for this case. So what I will do, I will go to my instance, I will go to security, I would go to navigate to security groups, and in the edit inbound rule, what I will do, add rule, custom TCP, I can write 3000, and I can for the entire CIDR blocks, and I can just enter a comment or description that is for Grafana server. Now also we need to keep it in mind that we'll also install the InfluxDB as well, and also later we will enable the InfluxDB port as well. So let me go ahead and save rules here. Done. Now let me go ahead and close this. this one. Okay. This is the thing. This is the IP, and how to verify that whether my Grafana server is or not, it's running or not. Go to Control V and use the port 3000. So as you can see, my Grafana server is installed, and you can do admin and admin to log in to this particular instance. And if I just do login, I would be asked to get the default password and everything that I will be doing after a short while. So what I will do next, so Grafana server is installed now. Now what I will do, as I said, we will now proceed with the installation of the InfluxDB, that is a time series database. For installing that, the same thing, I would add the yum.repos.d, a InfluxDB repo. I will create that. So creating a repo is very much easy, nothing to here. You just need to give a name here. You need to give the base URL. You need to do enabled roles. You need to do the GPG check, and the GPG key you need to enable. That is the end of the file. You have missed end of the file. This would be completely be transferred into the influxdb.repo. If I press enter, so it's done. We have already created the influxdb repo. Now what I will do, I will do dnf install influx db2, then I will do hyphen and I will do gpg check. No, gpg check. Yes. So I will run this command dnf install influxdb2 hyphen y for yes, and no need to check the key value. So I will press enter. Post that, it would be get installed in my system. Now what I will do, systemctl enable influxdb, systemctl enable influxdb. Now systemctl start influxdb. That is also good. Now what I will do, we need to install the influx CLI. So what does the influx CLI does? We can interact with the influx DB directly from the command line interface or from the console. For that, I need to do a wget command and install a particular package. So let me quickly do this. So I can just write echo okay. So let me do an echo here, installing influx CLI. So this is the wget command is there. Okay. So it is done. Influx DB2 client, as you can see, it is here. Now, how to install this? For installing any RPM package, we use RPM IVH. RPM IVH means installation with verbose mode with a human readable format. So I will just run this command. So this is the 2.8.0 cross 80. This is architecture. So I will just run this. So we have completely installed.
Mom,
Now
Mom,
what I will
I want you to drink your water in time. Tell me that.
now we are going to install the NagFlux. So what does NagFlux do? It is a connector that connects the performance data from Nagios to the Influx database. So how to install this? So let me clear my screen again. Now what I will do, I will go to the user bin directory cd user bin. Now what I will do, I will do a wget. and it's directly from a GitHub repository. From this Grafana, NagFlux releases v.0.4.1 NagFlux. So let me do a wget here. So here it's done. Now if I do an ls hyphen al NagFlux, so you will able to get this NagFlux, right? So this is a NagFlux thing, and it's an it's already there. Now what I will do? I will do smart plus x NagFlux. This is done. Now if I do an ls hyphen l NagFlux, it's already there. Now what I will do? I will do a parent directory with var spool NagFlux performance data. I will create one directory where I will create into this location cd user local nagios var spool. Here I will create one directory called as NagFlux perf data. So let me go ahead and quickly create this parent directory. It's created. If I do an ls, I will able to see NagFlux perf data. Now what I will do, I will change the ownership to Nagios and Nagios. It's also done. Now what I will do, I will again create a directory called opt NagFlux. Why? Because we are going to install the NagFlux here into particular the OPT path. So what I will do, I will just copy it and I will just run this. So as you know that it's created directory, parent directory from OPT NagFlux. And here what I will do, whatever thing I have downloaded in user bin NagFlux, the binary file, I will copy it into this OPT NagFlux. So it's a simple cp command, copy command. I will do this and it's been copied over here. So if I just go to cd opt NagFlux, if I do an ls, I will able to see this NagFlux. Now what I will do, I will do the systemd file from here. Now what I will do, I will download the system or the NagFlux.service from here. So what this command is saying, this command is saying that download the NagFlux.service from this particular raw.github user content rebasher NagFlux master repo and NagFlux.service. I am just copying this NagFlux service into this systemd directory because we know here all the system service files present here. Now I am just pressing enter. It's also done. Now what I will do, I will just change the mode to execute mode, smart plus x, press enter. Now what I will do, I will do the daemon reload. I did the daemon reload. Now what I will do, I will enable the NagFlux.service. I also did the NagFlux, enable the NagFlux.service as well. Now what I need to do here, so I need to go to cd opt NagFlux. We are already here, and we need to go to config. Let me do an ls. So I need to let me do a pwd here. So this is opt NagFlux. I need to edit one file or create one file called config.gcfg and add one of the configuration files, right? So how to do it? I can just write vi config.gcfg. So this is the file name. Now what I will do, I will copy the entire content, so because it would show me where the file will be presiding, so everything. So this is the complete file, that what is the live status, what is the NagFlux, InfluxDB global. So these are the directives or the parameters that needs to be here. How many workers would be there, what is the dump file that would be created. So it would be all be showing from here. Now this is only one of the steps that we are getting to complete here. So it's fine. Now what I will do, so as we know that we just need to go to the different file, that is cd user local nagios var read write spool, right? That we are already got var spool. Here see, we do have NagFlux perf data, and we do need to create another file, that is user local nagios var NagFlux. So how to verify that whether it's there or not? So let me jump back one directory, and here we need to create one thing called as NagFlux. So let me confirm and verify whether these two directories are there or not. So if I just do that, and if I do an ls thing, I would able to see that okay, NagFlux directory also exists. Now the main thing that will come into the picture is how to retrieve the key from the InfluxDB web app, and I will be able to show you. Okay, so let me quickly do this. Now what I will do here, I will go to my this page, and as I know that I will go to security, I would go to security groups, and here I would edit inbound rules, and I would add another rule. What is the rule? I will add the port 8086 for all CIDR blocks, and I would rename it to the maybe InfluxDB, because we are using for InfluxDB, and I will click on save rules. It is also done. Now what I will do, I will just check one thing, system CTL status InfluxDB. So it's already active and running, right? So what I will do, I will go back to my console. I will just copy this particular URL. I will open a new tab, and I will just look for 8086. So here it is called as InfluxDB. Now what I will do, I will go on get started, and here I would add some initial configuration I will be adding here. So what is the initial configuration? Initial configuration is nothing, but we will add the username, password, initial organization, and everything. So how to create that? Username I would be keeping as admin. Password I would be saying something called strong password. Strong password 123. Strong password 123. Okay, maybe it doesn't match. Okay, strong password 123. Initial organization name I can create Nagios org, and initial bucket name I can say as NagFlux. This is the bucket. So what is a bucket? In a bucket we can store the data, right? That's why we create a bucket. Now I will go ahead and click on continue. After clicking on continue, I just get an API key. So what is an API key? It's an application programming interface where I can directly interact with the InfluxDB from the CLI, and use to create or perform four basic operations. What are the four basic operations that we can perform? That is get, post, put, and delete. So let me copy this to my clipboard. So what I will do, I will open my notepad, and I will just minimize a bit, and I will write influx db API. Okay, so it doesn't copy it. Okay, so let me do it like this way. Okay, so this is the API key I have completely copied. Now what I will do, I will do the initial configurations from the CLI thing. So how to do this? So let me quickly show you. So here it would be a CLI based commands now from now onwards. So let me go ahead and let me copy this. So this is the command that I am going to run it from here. Now here what I will do, I will just change the API key. I will change the InfluxDB API or the token from here to here. So this looks something kind of this. So influx config create config name Nagios host URL http localhost 8086. What is the organization name and what is the token, and it should be active. So let me copy this. So let me do like this. Let me paste like this. Okay, let me verify. Okay. So this is the command I am going to run. So as you can see here, I have created something called as this thing, that is its active name is Nagios, this is the HTTP, and this is the organization where it belongs. So what is the influx command that I can write to show the bucket name? I can write influx bucket list. So it would show me the bucket names. So it would show me the bucket list. Now what is the DB that I am currently interested in? I am currently interested in this NagFlux DB or the database. And what also I am interested in, I am also interested in this particular ID, right? So what is this ID? This is called as a bucket ID. So let me minimize a bit so that it can be okay. So this is the ID and this is the organization ID, that is the Nagios org. And here I am just interested in 1E11, this ID, this unique ID. So what is the next thing that I would be doing? I would be running another configurations that is called as a DBRP, and we will create that particular thing. I will also give you a clear overview what each command does later. That would be later. First, let us concentrate on installing this particular NagFlux or configurations these of the InfluxDB series. So let me copy this command. Let me go ahead here, and this is the command. So influx, what is the bucket ID? So bucket ID is for DB NagFlux. So I would go from here and I would select this 1E11. So I would paste it like this. Now I will just run this command. So this is the command that we are currently going to run. Now as you can see here, what is showing? It is showing the ID, it is showing the database, it is showing the bucket ID, it is showing the retention policy, that is auto generated, default is true, and the organization is this. So any questions up to this point, Sharath?
No, I got it. We're trying to install two different things, and yeah, I'm following you.
This
I'm
actually
good.
contains, yeah, this is the latest method or the new approach, right? This is like a unique way. It's a unique way. You will able to get to it. Just let us finish installing this. So here what I am seeing, ID database where the performance data is going to be stored. This is the bucket ID, this is the retention policy, this is the default mechanism, and this is the organization ID, that is an Nagios org. Now what I would be trying to do is I can able also able to see the virtual DBRP mappings that are read only. So what I will do, let me run the previous command influx bucket list. So I can also able to view this is the NagFlux and retention is infinite, shard group derivation, organization ID, and the schema type or the schema table format or something like this we can say. So this is been there. Okay, great. Now what is our task? Now our task is to create uh, the authorization, the auth create, right, about the NagFlux ones. So let us create that. Also, I can run one command. So let me run one command, that is the influx bucket list. Name I am looking for NagFlux. That is, it should be in JSON, and I using the JSON query tool to segregate with only the IDs. If I just press enter, I would be getting the only ID. That is this one, 1E1189B, and ending with AAP6. So let me go with the thing. Okay. So as I was saying that I would be creating one authorization create using username NagFlux, password is NagFlux pass123, and into this write bucket where it is going to write. It is going to write in the this NagFlux bucket, right? Where we are going to store the performance data. It should be stored in one kind of vessel or bucket or kind of one kind of storage. That storage is named as NagFlux. So here I am just getting the complete command here so that it directly populates this line 1E11 directly here to write bucket. If I just click OK and if I just press enter, I would be seeing that it's already showing the ID description username NagFlux vtuse admin. This is the user ID and this is the permission right aux, and it's showing it have the right permissions. Now what I am going to do here. Now what I am going to do here is we have created the authorization. We created the user that would interact between Nagios and the InfluxDB. Right now we need something that is allow us to read the bucket and the write the bucket. That is we need to do. So how to do it? I will be able to show now. Try. I can go to dashboard. I can do create new dashboard, and this is the way you are able to create new dashboard. And first of all, let me go here to the sources. So just a brief overview. We can also put all those this data from different sources into this time series database. So this is the bucket. So I've created new NagFlux. This is a telegraph thing. These are the scrapers, and these are the API token that I have created. Now what I can do, I need to wait a while that so that those files are created. Okay. So as you can see, this is the NagFlux bucket, and here I want to these are the commands. So what I'm going for host. So this is the local host. This is the field. So what type of field you want? So this is the performance label. So currently the ping data is supposed to be coming. So what I will do maybe the value that I am going to do, and I will go and submit. So this way the values are getting generated. See, this is the 43. What is the value that is getting generated? Is the round trip average? This is a zero packet loss. Are you able to see my screen? Like those purples and blue lines?
Yes, yes, I can
Yeah.
see.
So
So
these
it's,
data.
you are moving around.
Yeah. So I what I will do, I will convert into a table format. So these are the data that is being captured here, and this is going to share into this dashboard. Now what I will do, if I go for a panel, a new panel here, and if I just write something as all those data will slowly will be coming into picture, but it would take some time, like every 15 seconds is getting refreshed. But yes, those would be coming into picture. Those would be coming into the picture. Now what I would do here, repeat options, configure visualization. Okay, and what I will do, okay, this is the way where I can just write the query. So this is the data point. So I will data source is moment. Okay, 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 okay. So this is the host check command that is currently we are getting it from here. So what I will do, let me restart the NagFlux service as well. Systemctl restart NagFlux and InfluxDB and Nagios as well. I'm just restarting these are the few service.
No SSDVD. We don't need that.
Yeah, so this is the service that I'm going to just restarted it so that the data properly flows into it. So okay, so this is the password thing. So what is the password that I've kept here is maybe NagFlux.
And a strong password 123.
Yeah. Okay. So is okay. Nag. It's the spelling mistake. NagFlux. Strong password 123. Okay. What is strong pass or password? Strong pass, I guess. Okay. One moment. I think I just. Uh, what is the password that I have? Maybe NagFlux. Strong password 123. What is the password that I? What is the password? Sharath, if you can just quickly recall to me.
I thought that's what you did. A strong password one
Yeah,
two three.
that is for the that thing like that is for the I've given it for the internal thing like CLI thing. So here NagFlux. Okay.
I don't know if you left it default, whatever it might be.
Is this there?
Yeah.
Ah, so this password thing is I think I'm not able to recall. Yeah. There is okay, so what is the password that I've kept here?
Oh man, I have a big problem right now. One of the firewall. Forget I forgot the password. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and InfluxDB, right? InfluxDB, InfluxDB, InfluxDB. What? did I give? Okay, yeah.
I
Okay.
got it.
Yes. So here all those command is there. So performance level and service. So I would just search for the service. Let's check. So as you can see, current load, current user, HTTP, total processes. So these are the service that is currently under monitoring is all already going to show here. Right. So how
Uh,
to okay now what I will do we just need everything is in place. So what I need to do is the connections. If the connection is already established, so what I just need to do, I'm just showing here, here. There is something called as a bucket. Yeah. One moment, let me. Okay. I think data source is working. Next, you can start to very visualize by building a dashboard from scratch or by querying data in Explore view. So I what I will do, I will this is being saved. This is open another view such as this. Select star from matrix matrix limit 10. Okay, so here is the matrix is coming. Okay, it's coming good. 3000 matrix 1. Okay, so this value is coming time series 1. Okay, now what I will try to do is like this. Select start from matrix where time now interval 1 hour limit 100. This is getting error. This is error. This is giving the error. Okay. Okay. Okay, Sharad, what I will do, hope you have understood the other parts, right?
yeah,
Yes.
so this one is so this is the newest version of like instead of PNP for Nagios.
Yeah.
This is the way they use it.
Right, right. So as you can see here we are getting the graph. So I'm just select star from this is SQL commands. So
So
first
you
I'm
have the more flexibility to create your own query, what you need.
right, right, exactly. And earlier, what I was trying to show you, that we can also write with the influx query command, like from bucket equals
Right.
to Nagios, show this.
Right.
That's why I have designed this thing, but no worries. I will also show you how to do it the SQL wise, MySQL type. So it's showing the time greater than now, now minus 1 hour interval, it would be showing the data.
Okay.
Now minus 1 hour, limit 100.
So, so if I'm actually like a one implement, I don't want to use PNP for Nagios, right? I want to go this route, correct?
Sorry, tell me. I didn't get you. Come.
I'm talking about like in a real case scenario
Yeah.
where if I have to implement something like Nagios, I rather use this one, Grafana, and this one than PNP for Nagios,
Yes, yes.
correct?
Correct, correct. So as you can see,
So
the user load is 0. It's coming as 0, right? So this way you can add this matrix value. Suppose I want to add this matrix value like this, and you can just write like this, check user load. This way you
so
will.
sorry, in a production line, like do I still want to use like a PNP for Nagios, or I don't want to use that at all?
See, PNF for Nagios is an absolute obsolete thing. I just showed you that how
Options.
previously it was used to monitor.
I
Because,
see. Okay.
yeah,
Okay, perfect, perfect. That's what I want to know. I want to be in the market. I want to understand what's happening or where we are going rather than what. I'm glad that you taught me.
yeah,
That's how they used to do. Now this is the way we'll be doing it. Yeah. Okay. So
yes,
PNP for Nagios is really I don't have to worry much about it. Correct?
right, right, exactly. So what you will be a task is to complete, use the Nagios installation that I have shown you from the repository, like from the tar file. Do not do it
Sure.
from the Nagios RPM packages.
Oh yeah, I understand. Sorry, that was my kind. I didn't know how I got into that one, but I totally got it. Yes.
Yeah. So next, I will show you how to design the dashboard.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
So
Perfect. No problem. No problem. I have a lot.